Hi guys, and of course, welcome to Taurus for your reading. So we are using the Aborigines deck, the ones I showed in the video. And we're going to start with the Aborigines Dreamtime ones for yourself and see what they have to say. So we're looking for Taurus for February. Taurus for February. Taurus for February, please. Taurus for February. Anything else for Taurus? There don't seem to be a lot of cards forthcoming, but we have other decks and we'll go through them as we do each one. So now we will look at the Spirit deck and see if Spirit wants to tell you anything, Taurus. Taurus for February. Anything? Oh, there's that one on the back there. Anything else for Taurus? Yep. Anything else for Taurus for February? That's it, Taurus, from the Spirit deck. And that is the Spirit deck. They're all Aborigines decks, but that's the Spirit deck. So we're going to look at our healing now. Let us put these in order though first. So that was the first, that was the second, that was the third, that was the fourth. Then we have the fifth and the sixth. Don't worry, we're going to go through these. So what healing does Taurus need in February? What healing does Taurus need in February? Feels like there's more than one that wants to come out actually. What healing does Taurus need in February? What healing does Taurus need in February? I knew there was two in there. That's unusual for those as well because they don't normally give out two cards. Right, let's do the chakra cards now, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know about February? Some of the cards will give us, some of the cards are not needed for different signs, it just depends. What does Taurus need for February? For some reason it wants to take that one out. That's Rhiannon, interesting. There's a lot that's got this card. Okay, so we will go through them, don't worry. Right, Taurus, let's see where you're at in February. So there's going to be some changes to come, Taurus, with this. This hidden learning is more of a change, Taurus, within yourself. And what this means is the purple. See the purple that's wrapped around the person and going up? It's definitely growth on a spiritual level. So you may not have opened your eyes to it yet, and you may not be seeing it yet, but definitely in February you are going to definitely become stronger spiritually, and you are going to grow and learn from it. There will be signs as well that show you this is happening, but you may miss them at first. But the reason you're growing is because you've left something behind, Taurus, from a situation or a someone or something like that. I'm not sure. But you've walked away from a dark time. And because you've walked away from that dark time, Taurus, you're now coming into your own, where you will be able to grow spiritually. So it's a good card to get. And the women's wisdom is very interesting, because even though it is the women's wisdom, it's still about our intuition. It's about learning to use your intuition and to develop it. So really concentrate on that, and also concentrate on that gut feeling in a certain situation. There's a certain situation that you moved away from, which has gave you spiritual growth and made you feel much better. But whatever your gut's telling you, it's right. It's not wrong. You need to stop doubting yourself, because there is new growth to be had. Absolutely. There's lots more to come and new growth to be had on this journey. So you may be looking at maybe messages in your dreams that have flowers, that generally speak of abundance or a certain path. It depends on the flower. If you're seeing butterflies, that's a transformation that's taking place within you right now. So the stillness card, this is about taking a step back and looking at everything from a different perspective. It's about you taking time out to be still. And it's also a card that tells us to be aware of our surroundings, Taurus. Be aware of your surroundings, because incoming is a new journey. And this could be with an air sign, or it has an air sign involved in it. This new journey, again, it's growth for you, Taurus. There's a lot of growth happening in your reading for February. Growth of oneself. Just becoming, almost more knowledge in a particular subject. Maybe even a promotion in a job or something. There's just something that's coming towards you that's, you're becoming higher, if you understand what I mean. Higher in oneself, higher in the place, just higher in general. This is ancestral wisdom, and this generally comes through to tell us that there are signs, Taurus, that are being told to you. And these signs are from your ancestors, and it's telling you to follow the signs, listen and watch everything. That's why you have these, because you've got to be very observant to see these signs. And they want you to listen to the signs and acknowledge them, and understand that the knowledge they have given you is now to be put into play. If you put it into play, it will lead you straight to a new path, a new journey of truth. And this is really all about you, Taurus, growing. It's definitely not about anybody else. It's about you growing yourself in oneself, and becoming better in whatever it is, whatever part of your life. And it's definitely the right path will be shown, and it's a path to the truth. And it will be shown if you listen and watch for the signs that are out there. And then when you reach the point of a journey, there is a surprise. And this is exactly what this card means. It is a literal surprise. It's something that's coming in that totally takes you by surprise. It could be another offering. It could be a person. It could be a job, something in your life. But whatever it is, when it comes forward, it really does surprise you. Now, remember that not all surprises are positive, but this one is, so you're all safe. And after the surprise has sort of knocked you on your feet and made you rethink things and look at things in a different way, you'll realise that you can manifest what you want. So this is whatever you, if you have been manifesting something with this and this coming out together, that is your wish coming true. That's your manifestations coming to light. But if you are still working on that, it's going to happen. Whatever you've been manifesting in your life is going to happen. It's coming to fruition now, Taurus, in February. It's opening up a whole new, different journey of your life, but it's absolutely positive. And if you have not manifested anything yet, it's the time. February is the time to start manifesting, Taurus, whatever it is that you want. But if you are, it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. So let's see what we got for healing. So we got Brenda Bella, contentment, and Loana, wisdom. So this is about realizing that you already know the answers that you need to seek. I don't know why he's shaking like that, Taurus. I apologize. You already know the answers. The answers are within you. And this has come to remind you that don't forget that you ultimately have that wisdom inside you. You know the truth. It's in you. And then, obviously, when you recognize this, it brings about contentment. And this is contentment in life in general. As you can see, it's a cup, so it generally signifies water as well. This signifies air. That's water. But it's a contentment in life. So it's definitely something to do with emotions. Looking at the whole thing and trusting your instinct will bring that contentment of emotions into your life, whether that be with someone or, you know, it could be on your own. But I feel this is with someone, to be honest, Taurus, not on your own. And it's a positive thing for sure. So then we have Freya. And the reason you've got Freya, Taurus, is because that's a lot of passion. So that is usually love. Freya is that kind of goddess. And there is a spark between you and a certain someone that's going to ignite. And when it ignites, it's going to absolutely blow your mind. It will be from both sides as well, so it's not just one-sided. And the green chakra goddess comes through to tell you to work on self-love. After this sort of chemistry comes about and things, you might want to work on self-love and stop putting yourself down and know that you are good enough. Understand that you are good enough, and then that will bring you the courageous you need, the courageous intent. And this courageous intent, this fire energy, is definitely something passionate. I feel passion with this. I do. I feel an intense, it's like lust. I feel intense lust with this. I do, Taurus. And you're going to take a leap of faith as well regarding this. Whether it be a friend, I don't feel it's actually a friend, but whether it is a friend or a family member or a love, which is what I feel it is, there's a definite leap of faith from your side. But the reason it takes you a while to do the leap of faith is because you have to work on self-love in knowing that you are worth it. It's okay. You are worth that person. Don't fear that you are not worth that person, because you absolutely are. And I think when Freya comes about, it's this love thing. It could be something you've been working on for a while, maybe manifesting it, or even if it's someone that you are with, it basically means that if you're already with someone, that connection will absolutely run a lot deeper now. Some things will change in the relationship and things will be so much better for you. So much better for you. And then with the self-love, it just gives you that need to know that you are good enough and you can do it, and you don't need to be worried about whether it's going to be all right, whether that person really does feel it. It is a real connection. It is. And I feel it's a special one too. And that courage that you get is going to give you such a leap of faith. But I think you're not really ready for it when it happens. It comes out of the blue, Taurus. Now, I've never seen Rhiannon before. So this one is new to me. It's the first time she's actually come out of here. And Rhiannon is a very interesting character. She's coming to tell you that you need to stand firm in your truth. So something by the end of February is going to happen, and you're going to be looked at by some people, but not in the way you think. You're going to be, usually you're looked at as someone to look up to, someone to be guided to, but you're going to be looked at in a different light, in a light that you don't want. But what this card says is you need to stand firm with your truth. You know your truth. Don't back down to the people that try and make it out that it's something it's not. Don't back down to that. Stand solid in what you believe in, and the truth will absolutely come through, Taurus, in the end, and triumph. And I don't think that's anything to do with the relationship either. This feels more something detached from you, maybe in work. Something happens in work, something like that. It doesn't feel like it's a relationship, you know. So we're going to see if we can get you a badass card, and I'll show you it. Don't half-ass anything. If you're gonna F up all the way. Okay? That's your message, and that's just a little badass card at the end. So that's your reading, Taurus. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, many blessings.